One. And we back, y'all. Episode 126. I'm here with Chloe with Faerie Junk Shop. She's got a lot to talk about. She's here to inspire some people. She's here to send a message that a store's coming soon, and you better get you're ready because big news is coming. Faerie Junk Shop. How does it do? How did the name come about? Is it a love of fairies or what is it?
Well, basically, like when I started, I was like, I like to make shit that I feel like a little fairy would be making, you know?
Like
and
a tiny
I was
little
like,
fairy?
Yeah. And I was like, you know,
I could see it.
yeah, this is some like fairy shit, you know? And I say, you know, I'm talking to my sister, I'm like, this is what it needs to be. Like, I need a name. And we came up with a name, and I was like, you know what, that's perfect. I love it. It wasn't really like.
So back up. You got sisters.
Yeah.
Not one, not two, but three.
Yeah. And I have two brothers.
Two brothers. So it was a busy household.
Yeah.
Who got to the bathroom first?
I feel like.
Is it the oldest? Did they get the oldest, or there was never a fight for it?
No.
Really? Man, I feel like that with that many girls and that many heads, I feel like it'd be a fight to get the hot shower.
No, I feel like our water was warm.
Oh, hey, I guess. What do you think about everything that's going on right now with Brittany Griner? She's the basketball player from Baylor. She's like.
You think I watch sports?
Well, you might know. She literally was in Russia and she got detained for literally having a vape pen.
Damn.
And she's been in jail, like a Russian prison, for like 8 months, 9 months, and they're trying to give her 9 years for having a little vape pen.
Just a little breeze?
Yeah, not even the cartridge to the breezes. They're the old breezes.
That's fucked.
Yeah, 9 years.
I just went to Arizona.
You gotta be on this shit, man.
Dog,
Breaking
I didn't know.
news.
I didn't know.
Breaking news.
I have not heard a single thing about that. And I'm online constantly, so it's my bad.
Hey, it's alright. So growing up, you grew up in Bay City? Where'd you grow up at?
So we started in Bay City, and then we spent a few years in Hale.
Hale!
It sucked.
Hale's, like, there's, Kid Rock has a cabin up in Hale.
Yeah, he does.
You lived near him?
I don't know.
That'd have been cool.
I never went and peeked at his little cabin, but, then we moved back we actually lived in Pinconning for a stint.
Woo!
And then, when I was 15, I started going to SVSU, so my mom moved me and my little sister up here.
Nice.
Yeah.
You went to SVSU, what'd you do for school there?
Okay. Like I said, I was 15. Very cool. I'm a smart little kid.
So you were like, you graduated early?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were beyond advanced.
Yes, and then I decided. Listen, when I first started going to school.
Were you just like taking tests early? Did you get homeschooled? Let's back up.
No, it's not that important.
Hey, we gotta know. Did you just take your GED and just fucking pass it out, and then you're good to go?
No.
Because I'm sure there's people out there that are like, fuck, junior year, sophomore year, like, what the fuck? I'm 15. I'm trying to be in high school.
Well, I did my freshman year, and I said peace.
Yeah. And you just did it off in the crib?
No, actually, I'm kind of a liar. I didn't think you were gonna ask that, but
hey, you know what I'm saying? Sit hidden gems.
It wasn't like it was okay. So, SVSU has this program called Glivic. It's Great Lakes Bay Early College, so it's not like dual enrollment or anything. Like, you go to SVSU full time, but in the classes that you take, there are all college classes, and then they count for your high school credits and college credits. So you.
I know you're talking about, kind of like
yeah.
AP classes in a sense. Or no?
I don't think so. I feel like
shit.
no. Like,
damn.
they're like, you're in college classes with like college students and everything. Just the credits that you get, because you have to have like high school credits to graduate high school. So the credits that you get are for high school and college at the same time. So you can graduate
way faster.
Yeah, you can get your high school diploma and your associate's degree at like the same time. Yeah.
Damn. That's like, in my opinion, I feel like school systems should offer this more.
And a lot of schools, like, even if they don't offer it, like my school didn't, you can still enroll in the program. You just have to change your high school to, like, a high school that does the program. So I can't even remember if fucking high school I was enrolled in, like, probably, like, I don't know, like,
Winchestertonville.
no, like,
What's that one ville?
Windsor or something? I don't fucking know. I heard it was, like, a bad kid school, but I said, okay, I'm not going there, so I just have my diploma from there, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. So, growing up, you Bay City, Hale, Pink County, and all that good stuff. You lived with your mom and dad. Talk about that.
When I was 4 years old, my parents went to prison for making meth, so I had to.
Are they still there?
No, my dad my mom wasn't in prison long because she only went because she was an accomplice.
Co-conspirator or whatever.
Yeah. So she wasn't in there very long. My dad, he's been in and out a few times. He just got out this year, down in Las Vegas for Grand Theft Auto.
Damn.
Yeah.
Speaking of Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out soon. It's on the way. I don't know if you remember Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yeah, I played just to be shooting people and running.
That shit's like 12 years in. They need to release a new one. So I'm glad your dad's out. Do you have like a good contact with him?
Yeah, we talk sometimes, but he's just a little crazy. So.
Oh yeah, dude. It's. I feel like it's got to be hard because, in a sense, he's probably institutionalized. You know, somewhat.
It's just like, it's the type of thing where I understand like why he makes the choices that he does, but it's like you'll never not wish that people would make better choices for themselves. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't lead a horse to water. You can only help him know where the water's at. So growing up, they got locked up.
Mhm.
You moved with your grandparents.
Yes, I moved with my dad's parents.
And did you know, so prior to you moving in with them, did you know who they were? Did you have a good relationship with them? Do you remember being there?
I don't remember so much from my childhood at all. So I feel like my dad would not have let us see them because they abused him as a child.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and I know like when.
Why did they get chosen to be your guardians?
So my mom's mom had MS, multiple sclerosis.
Yeah.
So my grandpa like had to take care of her, and he like begged the cops for us to come live with him, and my dad was begging them not to put us with his parents, and they said that he couldn't take care of us because he had to take care of my grandmother. So
Damn.
yeah.
Are they still around?
No, my grandma passed away a few years ago, and my grandpa on my mom's side is still alive, but we don't have a good relationship. And
right,
yeah.
he could have definitely did more.
You know,
It's hard. It's obviously too. It's hard to. It's probably hard as hell to fucking tell. You know, like that. You were gonna go through extreme trauma.
Yeah.
Throughout that life.
so when we went to live with my dad's parents, I was 4, and they were very, very abusive to me and my siblings. And I do know that at one point my mom and my grandpa, her dad, we planned a little rescue for us and tried to kidnap us from them. It wasn't successful, and we stayed there for a lot more years, but this is actually really fucked up.
Was it hard for your mom to get you guys back?
Yeah, so,
We'll get to that. You said it was hard?
Yeah, this sucked really bad because my dad had, his siblings, like my aunt and my uncle, and at one point my aunt called my mom and was like, your daughter is being abused, but I will not, like, go to court against my mom. So, like, CPS was called, but at this point, and I remember, like, a little elementary school child, CPS came to school to talk to us, but she had, like, ingrained in our brain, like, what to say when, like, CPS or the police would come talk to us. And that is like one thing that is really really hard to like forgive myself, is like at that
You
point.
wish you would have kind of just said the truth.
Yeah, I like obviously I didn't know like what was happening.
You didn't know
but,
what was happening because you were a kid. You're supposed to experience fucking being a kid.
Yeah, and just like if I would have said anything in that moment, like, you know, what things could have been so much better for us for like, but instead it was like years and years more of abuse.
So how did you guys end up back in Bay City?
Eventually my mom, because I remember also as a child like going to court, because my mom was trying really hard to like get custody back of us, but my grandparents, and this is so crazy, because if you're gonna be abusing kids, like, you obviously don't love them, but it was such like a control thing for her that she would fight so hard for my mom like to not have us back. And I remember like going to court, and she would like test us and be like, they're gonna ask you this, like, what are you gonna say? And then she would like, don't say that, like, say this. And so my mom didn't get like,
You were mentally kind of trained, you know,
Yeah.
from an early
there's
age.
definitely a lot of like brainwashing going on, and especially because like she would not allow our mom to have contact with us. And my mom's told us now, like, she would send us like Christmas presents and birthday presents, and our grandparents would throw them away and then like be like, look at everything we bought you for Christmas, and your parents didn't get you anything because they don't want you and they don't love you. So like at that point I hated my mom because I thought like she was like an evil person that like hated me and like didn't want me, you know. But around 10 is when my mom got custody back of us, but it was like half and half. So we would.
Your grandmas were fighting to keep you guys?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know. So
And are they still around?
he has thankfully died, which I was very happy about. But she's still kicking, and that sucks.
Yeah. Who was like, so he was the worst one?
No, she was actually so much more vile and just evil, but he like,
Allowed it?
yeah, and like it's not like he never put his hands on us or anything either, but just shitty people, you know, just very evil. And okay, I hate Christians.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Christians as in how?
as in like love Jesus, go to church and shit. I don't like. If you
What part of them do you hate?
if
Because I feel like there's a lot of people that, you know, love Jesus, but they might not go to church.
I just feel like if you're gonna practice a religion, well, I don't like Christianity as a whole thing because of
Right.
for a lot of reasons, but
Well, what's your religion?
I don't have a religion.
You're like non-religion.
Yes.
What is it? It's like Christian, non-denomination.
No, I
Or
would not say that.
Is it non-denomination? What is it?
I don't know what non-denominational is.
I don't know. Like,
I'm not
I remember
religious.
like when I went to the military, like they asked me like, "Do you believe in God?" I'm like, "Yeah, I believe in God." All right.
I don't know.
And you don't believe in God?
No, but I'm saying I hate Christians
Because I don't practice religion at all. And he was like, non-denomination, Christian to non-denomination.
Okay, well, I guess I haven't done
Maybe,
research
yeah,
into
I don't know.
it.
I don't know.
But I had to go to church every week, every Sunday and Wednesday, and they would use God as a reason, like, to make it okay that they were abusing us. Which I'm sure every Christian's not like that, but I also don't like that what Christianity has been made to like stand for.
Yeah.
And I feel like it is like oppressive to a lot of people, so like I'm not rocking with that.
Oh, I can agree on that.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely not more of like a, you know, like, there's a lot of things that are considered a sin.
Mhm.
You know that, you know the honest man and woman do every day. You know, like swearing or.
Well, my
you know,
thing is, okay, you don't like
or fornication before
bad
marriage.
shit. I don't care. That's my problem. My issue is, don't tell people that they can't love who they love.
Like, what do you
Don't
mean?
tell
Love who you
somebody
love?
it's wrong to
You
be
talking about
gay.
like okay, yeah, yeah. I think that's more of like, I don't know. That's just like a deeper dive down the hole, you know. But I agree, you know, because I don't know what religion that would be, you know, to just I don't. Well, yeah, but I'm saying like what religion like truly just accepts everybody, you know, like where
I
you're,
don't care.
you know.
Okay, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like there's so many religions that don't cover all these new things, but
Mhm.
I'm sure they support, you know, gays. I'm sure. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't really know because I'm not in church how I should be. And if I'm in a church, I'll be honest, I'm in a black church. You know, because it's like I'm getting a different vibe. I'm getting
Yeah.
a different persona about Jesus. You know, like different, you know, tones and music and just I don't know, just different energy in general. You know, like that's what I prefer. But you know, maybe that's because I have a lot of black friends and that was where we went to. But yeah, my first black church I went to was North Carolina. Fire. My this dude Mallory, he was one of our mechanics. He was like, you got to come to you and your wife. You got to come to church with me. He's like, it's a black church. They're singing. They're gonna sing Pete. They're gonna do all that. I'm like, all right, let's go. And it was like, it was fire. Like I was kind of just blown away. You know, kind of just like in the environment and like the energy and like the building. It was just like cool.
I like what religion can do for people, in like the terms of like.
It just gives people belief.
Yeah,
belief.
people need hope
Yeah, you
in
need
their
hope.
life,
Need
but
it.
at the same time, like you can benefit from something and not put other people down.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree that you know Christianity like it is bashful towards the gay community, you know, and I definitely seek that. You know, I think there, you know, like we don't even talk about it enough, but you know, there's still police brutality that's happening in the world. Like that shit is a huge problem.
Fuck
you know,
cops.
but see, I wouldn't even say fuck cops, but I'd say like fuck the bad cops. You know, because like there's a lot of good cops. There is. You know, it's just because there's so many bad ones, they saturate the fucking entire image of the law. You know?
I know, like, my earliest childhood memory was the day that my mom got arrested, and I was 4 years old, and I just remember.
But you can't blame like the police for that.
Let me tell my story.
Yeah. Okay.
I went down to the neighbor's house, but I could see my mom standing on the porch in front of the window, and I could see the cop talking to her. I could see all the lights. I remember being so terrified, and in my heart, I knew that they were gonna shoot my mom.
What the fuck?
And I just feel like it's not okay.
They shot her?
No, they didn't. But I just felt so strong that I was so scared they were about to kill my mom.
Damn.
And I just feel like.
So how old are you?
I'm 22.
22. So like you're not much younger than me. Like so, in my opinion, I feel like this shit's been getting it's been happening for so long. But it's like I feel like you probably remember Trayvon Martin and like that case probably you know way more vividly than way younger kids. But like that was like the biggest case that like I really cracked shit open. I feel like since like you know Rodney King. You know, well, maybe not since, but it was like one of those cases that just like busted shit open. Like damn, you know we've got racial you know profiling happening. Like this dude just fucking getting away with it. You know.
But it's like nothing's even like really been done because that shit happens every single day.
Nothing.
And it's happened so often that you just don't even hear about every single one anymore because there's too many.
That's what I'm saying. You never hear about the good cops. You don't ever hear about them. You don't ever hear about a good story.
I'm talking about bad cops. You don't even hear about all the shit cops are doing because there's so much of it every day. They can't like just tell you 10 people got shot today by cops.
Like just recently, I shared a video. It was about the police chief, the chief of police of Bay City. He literally fucking the full video wasn't out there as in clips, so you know this is you know possibly mispartial judgment, but he was literally. You know what I'm saying? These kids were on scooters, you know, disturbing the peace is what the fucking dude come up saying. You know, he approaches them, jabs his flashlight into the kid's stomach.
I seen about this on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you think about that?
I think fuck cops.
That's another statement of you know just unlawful shit. Because I think he was using his power.
Yeah, they just get like such big egos and think that they're untouchable, and it's like, well, my problem with it is just like. The core of it, like, why it really irks me is, like, for people who are supposed to, like, make you feel, like, safe, inspire so much fear in people, I don't think that is You know, that's not a good thing.
Right.
So, fuck cops.
Yeah. She's got a strong passion for it. I won't stop you. Well, while we're talking about that, I'm gonna talk about a little bit about suicide awareness. We got the 22 challenge out there. So if you don't know, now you know. 22 veterans every single day. 22 veterans and active duty service members. Wow, fuck that one all up. So veterans and active duty service members every single day. 22 people across the entire military. So the 1% of population, 22% of them kill themselves. So many reasons, whether it's deep rooted, like she said, or whether it's just just a quick fix to end it all. Either way, 22 people are fucking saying that they've had enough, and I always got to say that we got to reach out to everybody, we got to talk to everybody more. You got to do your fucking part as a friend to reach out. If you see somebody's having a bad day, you see somebody ain't left the house, you talking to somebody, and you get that energy that they need a fucking, hey, let me come scoop you up and let's chill. Let me come, hang out with you. Let me come, let's go play darts, let's go play pool, something. Take them out, get them out of the house, make him, remember why the fuck he's important. Make him understand, he's got a purpose. Kind of remind these people like you. You know what I'm saying? Chloe, Faerie Junk Shop. Make sure you go follow her. Make sure you check her out. Make sure you go follow and show some love. Buy some earrings. Buy a necklace like I did. Buy some jewelry. Each jewelry piece, a necklace takes about an hour to make.
Yeah.
So you're selling them for what, $15, $20?
Mm-hmm.
So that's $15, $20. Some of you motherfuckers are making buku bucks 1 hour, and you can support. Now that to me that's a good way to fucking support. An hour of her time is worth damn near a lot more than fucking $20 and $15. So show some love and buy a necklace, buy some earrings. Where can they buy the earrings if they don't see you in person?
I have an Instagram. I have a Facebook. It's just Faerie Junk Shop, spelled a little different, but
FAERIE.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Junk Shop, as in
Yeah.
Junk Shop. So why was it Junk Shop? Why did you feel that somebody's like?
Well, it was originally just Faerie Junk because that's the vibe.
Yeah.
Added shop just because somebody had the fucking Instagram title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you got it. It's you.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
I started like 4 years ago, and
Just you?
yes, I have been struggling with mental health for a really long time, and they always tell you like have a good coping skill, and I said fuck it, I'll make jewelry. I loved it. It was so helpful to me. So I've never stopped.
Oh, yeah. What do you think is the best part about you? About finding? Do you find stuff in the wild? Do you thrift it? Do you kind of get it new?
No, I'm not telling you where I get my shit.
Not telling me where, but like
I'm a gatekeeper.
what's like your favorite way to source for products? I'll tell you, for me, fucking, you obviously see the whole store. I'm a
Yeah.
thrifter. I love getting into the fucking action. I love diving in. I love going to the Benitas. I love, just garage sales, fucking Salvation Armies, Goodwills, you name it. I want to check them out. I want to see what they got. Clothes, pins, you fucking name it. I got a bunch of shit. One-stop shop. 99 Jersey Club. Come check us out. You get 22%. For 22 days, you get 22% off when you use the code Faerie Junk Shop in the store. So make sure you come show some love. Check us out. We got a lot of savings that can be had. VHSs, vintage T-shirts. We got a pay what you want pile. Hey, a lot of good stuff. Definitely. So for you and your sisters, did they ever have like an interest in joining you with the jewelry, or was it kind of just like they kind of sporadically help you with events?
Yeah, like I'm very inspiring to people.
Very inspiring.
And a lot of times, like when I, people start hanging out with me and stuff, they're like, I want to do what you do, because I feel like I'm very much myself 100% of the time, and I do what I love to do. and people are like, wow, I want to have that freedom and stuff. So a lot of people like try and figure out what they want to do too when they like start hanging out with me. But yeah, my sister, she comes to shows with me, and a few of my sisters just join me whenever, but they definitely like get into making crafts with me and stuff, and they'll sell their stuff too when we go to crafts shows.
Who do you think has, well, obviously you're going to say you,
Yeah.
but who do you think is the best advertiser or promoter, kind of like getting people in the door?
Do you want me to say you?
What? No, like out of you and your sisters.
Oh, okay. No, we don't
No?
pose.
None of you guys are active, like, promote it?
No.
No.
We're just hey, come to our show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, the real ones will take that little bit of knowledge, and if they don't ask where it's at, or what, you know, where's the Addy, or what's, they're not interested anyway. Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
So go back to the scheduled program.
Mm-hmm.
What is suicide awareness mean to you?
Suicide is a difficult thing for me because I have been suicidal for over half my life, so I obviously feel a lot different about it than a lot of people. But to me, like, I don't think that suicide is like such a horrible thing, obviously, because that's how I felt for a long time. And I just feel like, you know, people get to that point, and I feel like people think it's so bad because they're feeling hurt by the fact, when in reality, like, this person was suffering every day.
But don't you think that, like, 'cause I'll always say that a temporary, here, let me bum a breeze. A temporary problem is never worth a permanent solution. So Chloe, yes, you did endure, you said, for 10 years? 12 years?
Yeah.
So 12 years, you endured some fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, some stupid trauma that should have never happened, you know what I'm saying? But it made you. It made you strong, it made you, you know,
Okay, stop right there, because that's not true, and it really pisses me off.
But you gotta look at it like this, though. You gotta look at it from the positive side. You look at it from the negative side, and that's what gets you sad. But you gotta look at it from the positive side, and be able to, you know, see the good in what you know, have done in this life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not see it, but you know what I'm saying, your jewelry is just a small microcosm of, you know, the effect that you have on the world. It's just, how else can you fucking leave it? You know, it might be, you might have told somebody have a good ass day at Kroger fucking 3 or 4 years ago. You might have been having a worse fucking day, whatever. But you made that dude's day. You might have helped him not fucking commit suicide that day. You know, and it goes back to, in my opinion, just being there for somebody. Like, if you, like I said, the temporary solution, like, you was going through some shit temporarily, but now you're out of that slump, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll never have to worry about that bullshit again, you know what I'm saying? It's just a temporary, like, now you can live your life how you should have, you know, experienced it, but you're going to live it 10 times harder, because you're going to fucking, you know, go, you know, balls to the wall, and, you know, in my opinion, enjoy life 10 times more than you would have before, because you got fucking robbed of your fucking childhood. You know?
Okay, here's my little advice.
That's my little 2 cents.
If you know somebody that's struggling very hard with mental health issues, never say to them what you're going through makes you stronger, because in reality it doesn't.
Yeah.
It just means you have to work 10 times harder than the average person to live a happy life, and that doesn't make people strong. It makes them
stronger. For every day you go on is a day you could have quit. That's some, and you didn't show weakness. You
are fighting a lot. Like, you
got to give yourself
hard.
more credit. You got to give yourself more credit, because you don't see the good. You don't see the greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're so young. You're 22 years old, right? You don't know if 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, you know, like, if all of these years, or a few of these years, or every single one of them is going to be prime years for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know whether Faerie Junk Shop takes off and you have a fucking, you have a storefront. Now you bustling and hustling and, moving a different way. But it's what you dreamed of this shit. I feel like, in a sense, like, you wouldn't do this unless you loved it.
Okay, let me say what I have to say. Stop cutting in.
Hey, go ahead.
Being put in a situation, being traumatized, it doesn't make you stronger. It doesn't mean you're weak. It just, you do have to work 10 times harder. And, nobody who's gone through something very, very horrible will say, I'm glad I went through that because now I'm a stronger person, because there's nobody who would be thankful that what they had to go through has made them mentally ill. It's not like it really, like, just saying, like, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But just hearing, like, but it made you stronger, is not helpful, and it really aggravates me personally, because I would rather be the weakest fucking person in the world if I could have not been traumatized.
Of course.
Yes.
But you have to take the positive out of that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, if some bullshit happened, if you just sit in your sorrows and let it destroy you, it's going to. But if you look at it like, damn, even though you might not have kids, your sisters might have kids, and you being the strong woman you are, you might help your nieces be strong as fuck one day. Don't let them be pushed around by men. Don't let them be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you essentially are creating a fucking a lifetime of strong, independent women. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you might not even know it. You know what I'm saying though? Like, it's a small little trickle effect, but it's big. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got goosebumps. Oh, they kind of grew away a little bit, but, but it was there. It was there.
I am not a strong, independent woman.
But you don't see it though. You don't see it, but it's, I don't know. It's just certain shit. Certain shit. Like, it could be the most perfect mom or dad. You know what I'm saying? They're still gonna see the flaws that they have. And I feel like it's good to recognize them, but you always gotta showcase that like how great you are.
I don't put myself down about many things. I'm very proud of like what I've accomplished and everything, but I do like to be realistic.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. It's always good to be realistic, especially like when it's with yourself. Like when you truly understand who you are, then it's just it's money in the bank. Like whether you got fucking a million fucking people telling you this or that, or a million doctors or whatever, you know who the fuck you are. You know what your body's telling you, and yeah, no one knows you more than you. But yeah, I think to kind of tap in and kind of finish off what we were talking about is, I think it's very empowering for you to share what you were talking about, and I appreciate you and definitely sharing it with everyone, and talking about it, because that shit ain't easy. Like, I know I've been suicidal at times, and like the depression mindset, like, and it's just like, damn, and it's really it's a mindset that you have to change within.
Yeah.
You like I said, you can't sit in your sorrows. You have to think like, damn, I might not be here today. Like, what the fuck is my purpose in this world? Like, what is my job to do? Like, am I gonna affect people? Like, in a positive way by your art? Am I gonna affect positive way through our visuals? Interview form? Am I gonna affect positive people through the spread of breezes? Like, whatever the case. Like, somewhere somehow everyone is putting their positivity in the world. It's just in different forms. And I think I think you're doing that with with Faerie Junk Shop, and I think you're doing that with talking about some of the obstacles you faced along the way, and it makes you who you are. Thank you. But so talk about Tri-City Vintage. What is it like for you? Did you ride a horse? Did you ever ride one yet?
Yeah, I rode.
Fuck yeah!
I rode it twice.
Hell yeah! What do you think about like the events, and how did you hear about it?
I heard about it from my sister. Something about you had went into Puff, and she sent me your little flyer, and she said we should do this. I said, fuck yeah, and it was cool. And I messaged you, and I said, I'm doing every one of your events forever.
Hell yeah. Hey, Tapped In for Life, Tri-City Vintage Flea Market Volume 5 is coming in Flint, Michigan, 2023. Location to be announced at another time. The Faerie Junk Shop's going to be in the house. Make sure you grab some stuff. What is, do you have any specials right now, or is it kind of just like various prices?
My earrings and my rings are 10, and my ear cuffs and my necklaces are 15. But at the next Tri-City Vintage Flea Market, me and my sister will be having a kissing booth.
Kissing booth?
Yes.
Okay, what is it? What is a kissing booth?
You come get a little kiss. You give us some money, you get a little kiss.
Hey, that's I don't know. She'll have more rules on that and all that good jazz. What transpired into that? Was it your idea or Harley's?
Yeah, it was mine. I said.
Is Harley or is it Harley?
Yeah,
is it
Harley.
Harley, Penny, and what's the other one?
Harley, Penny, and Ivory.
Ivory. So are they all? They're all doing a kissing booth?
No, just me and Harley.
Just you and Harley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically I said, you know what we should do? She said, what? I said, a kissing booth. She said, that'd be cool as fuck. So we will.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like a kissing booth. I'm trying to think of like, never heard of one. Maybe
in like
maybe
old
like
movies,
back in the day,
yeah.
Yeah. And then like I guess like the kids all had like red lipstick on their cheeks or some shit.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think that's how I remember it. Well, fucking, I think everyone would line up. Oh, you know, it'd be like some fucking like some like fancy like Betty Boop or some shit.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Yeah, you know, like
Betty Boop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's like I probably got some Betty Boop action around here somewhere.
I'll make a see it.
Yeah, there's a bunch of goods. You ever when you go to the thrift store, is there one thing that you're always looking for? Or do you ever go to the thrift store?
Yeah,
So you recycle reduce from reuse.
Yeah, I'm thrift store every week. Yeah, I love thrift.
Yeah. What's something you always collect?
Well, lately I've been going. I'm working on opening my own store, so I've
Little
been
storefront?
doing. Yes.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be called Faerie Junk Shop, and I'm hoping it'll be downtown. I have to maybe take a loan out but I have to get my LLC and everything. So, but it's in the works.
We got some people to connect you in with LLCs.
All right. I've just been getting like plain shirts and stuff, and I've been like screen printing on them and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'll show you some pictures.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I'll tap you in with a couple connects that I know as well. Maybe help you kind of cut costs and or meet some new connections and shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's I definitely think like a lot of people have told me kind of the storefront mindset, and I remember Jerry Wilson. He has a business, and he told me this very, very good advice that if I'm not making $3,000 to $5,000 a month, a storefront isn't in my eyes. And I was like, damn, that kind of like hit me real. I was like, okay, like 3,000 to 5,000. That's paying your employees.
Mm-hmm.
That's paying the bills. Like, 'cause you never know how much this shit's gonna cost.
Yeah.
Like the lights. Like, 'cause I know some people. You might be able to lease a space,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like 10% of your sales. If like, you ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah, like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, like so, like instead of like the rent
Damn.
being like $650.
Oh, okay.
Instead of like the $650 rent or $850 rent or whatever, you just take 10% of your sales of that month, for that space. Sometimes it might equal, low if you do low in numbers. Sometimes it might, if you were to sell $1 million fucking dollars, then they get, oh fuck, $100,000 for your fucking rent.
Yeah.
No, okay, like kind of fucked. But yeah,
I'll be selling my jewelry. I'll be selling my T-shirts, Beanie Babies, old books like.
so you fuck with Beanie Babies then?
I love Beanie Babies.
So whenever I come across some Beanie Babies,
Yes.
all right, I got you. So like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I come across. So if you're thinking about a shop, I definitely got some, as you can see, a plethora of options.
Mm-hmm.
So Beanie Babies. What else?
I'm thinking like
Is it coming this year or like 2023?
probably
Right?
2023. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. It's
That's
like
cool.
what?
That's cool though.
October. Yeah.
Yeah, September.
It's about to be October.
About to be. Yeah. We got a good
I'm
show coming
thinking-
up. Friday in Melvindale.
Really?
It's a music show.
Okay.
It's like in Detroit area.
I'll be in Detroit on Sunday to do a show.
Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
What's on Sunday?
It's like Old Soul Vintage is doing.
Plug
like
me
a-
in.
too late.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
too late? Yeah.
I paid for my book months ago, and I'm just.
Oh
taking
shit!
this
It just.
spot, yeah.
Yeah. What does a booth cost?
It's like $30.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm doing a few shows this upcoming month. I'm doing like 3 or 4.
Are you always down to go to shows?
Yeah.
There's a what is it? Mint and Vintage. He does it in Holland, Michigan. That's one of my favorites. I think that'd be one that you might want to check out. I made like 1,600 last Sunday, so that was a pretty good one. But there was just like they just have like a bunch of vibes, a bunch of vendors. You know, they have Red Bull sponsors it, so it's free Red Bulls like for the whole event. Like, yeah, it's lit. I think that the next one's October 29th or some shit.
Yeah, you can send me the info.
Yeah, I'll send you the info. See if you like it. I know I'm gonna be there in November, but yeah, there's a bunch of shows. I'll have to. So now that I know that you're a showaholic, I'll have to tap you in then, because there's a bunch. There's especially like you don't really have like a big setup.
No.
You know, so like you could always fucking throw me a little bit and I could fucking make some room in my booth.
All right, cool.
You know, but yeah, there's a plethora of opportunities. I definitely love the hustle. I love to see the hustle in you, to see that you're going to shows and all out there. It's what makes your business. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't have like a little banner, I suggest getting one. You know?
We have rocks. We have painted rocks. This is fairy junk.
Yeah.
And I've got little business cards and everything. It's fine.
Yeah. I know. I definitely want to get something so I can pass something out. So whether you got like some stickers or some business cards,
yeah,
definitely give me some so I can.
Business cards are cute. Mine are done. They have my name on it. Oh,
Yeah.
You want mine business cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I can pass them out and kind of.
Yeah.
So I got like a big bucket of like local businesses, and you see the board.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Just kind of tap people in.
Yeah.
But yeah, without further ado, is there anything you want to leave them with as a closing statement? Besides tap the fuck in. It's coming soon. Store.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Support small businesses.
Support local, independent everything.
Yeah.
Grab some jewelry, grab some merch, support, and shop. Shop local, shop small, and go show some love. And shout out to Breeze, supplying all the fiends out there for the nicotine like myself. And yeah, shout out my man Toby with the cannabis. Shout out Remedy Room for the GMO. And
Oh
shout
my
out,
God! I'm trimming GMO right now.
woo, my favorite. Does it have the foxtail? Are you a cannabis smoker?
No.
You're not. Never.
No. I mean, when I was younger.
Oh. Well, I mean, for me, like, I'm a GMO, like, connoisseur. So it's got to have, like, the foxtail nugs, the smell. Like, this smell. Yeah, smell that. Give it that.
Yep, smells like what we're trimming.
Okay. Where do you trim at?
I work at Diamond Cut Farms.
What's that? Where's that for?
It's like right across the street from, like, right next to DOA.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you like working out there?
I'm so good at my job. I'm really so good at my job.
Are you fast at
Yeah, I
at
got
trimming?
freaking fast hands.
So you're super fast at trimming?
Yeah. I can do 2.5 pounds.
God damn!
Yeah.
In a day?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that's pretty fast. I should have had you fucking trimming our shit back in the day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's I don't know. There's probably so many people that stopped growing weed when the dispensaries.
Yeah.
Have you seen noticed that?
Well, there's fucking 30 dispensaries in Bay City.
30?
There's a lot.
I didn't know there's that many.
I feel like it was like 28 last time, and a few more have opened. So
Damn.
that's a lot.
It's a fuck ton. What do you think is beneficial about the cannabis culture here? Because obviously this is like the fucking capital
Well,
of fucking
you know
cheap
what?
cannabis, quality cannabis.
It's making a lot of people a lot of money. So.
A ton.
And I'm not talking about the people that own the businesses. I mean, the jobs that people like me can have, it's good money.
Yeah.
So, I like that.
Like the consistency of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I used to work at District House, and then it became like Cannabis Oz, and some other shit.
My sister works at Puff. Go
Puff's,
see Harley
I
at
love
Puff.
Puff is the one I usually recommend folks to go to, just because they support like no other. You know, like businesses, like they supported like an event that I had here at my house. You know, like sponsored it, so it's like it's rare. It's rare shit. Them rare. Shout out Smoke Society. Some good spots. Some good spots to check out. Don't sleep. Go check Chloe out as well. Yeah, like I said, you want to leave them with a closing statement?
No.
No, we out of here. Peace, y'all. Episode 126. You got a YouTube channel?
No.
What the fuck? You need one.
Done.
You need to create like a little video channel where like you're creating these motherfuckers.
I don't want people to see what I'm doing and steal my flow.
But it's handcrafted. They can't steal it.
They can.
I guess. She said, the jewels don't make the person makes the jewels. And she's making the goods. So go tap in. Peace out.
I thought we were going to talk about everything we wanted to talk about.